Have you ever sought out excuses just for the sake of not having to do something? Sometimes it feels like we're making excuses just for the sake of making excuses, or like someone said to me earlier, complaining just for the sake of complaining. This past weekend, I had the opportunity to hang out with a friend, and I didn't want to. They had asked the day before, and I was like, oh, I'll let you know, and I ended up doing some things in the morning, and I was tired, and I just really didn't want to, and I just started making excuses because I didn't want to. And they kept asking and asking, and I very soon realized that their asking wasn't just because they wanted to spend time together. That wasn't just because they wanted to go and do something that they were bored or trying to cure boredom, which is what I thought it was initially. They were reaching out because they needed brotherly affection. They needed someone to help talk them through some stuff, and I immediately felt horrible for trying to come up with excuses. But how often do we assume that someone reaching out to us is just because they're bored, or just because they were looking for something to do, or trying to come up with an excuse for not doing something else, when really that person could really need you in that moment. In Romans 12, which is what Nate preached on Sunday and what we've been talking about this week, it says, "Let love be genuine, abhor what is evil, hold fast to what is good, love one another with brotherly affection, outdo one another in showing honor, do not be slothful in zeal, be fervent in spirit, serve the Lord." And then it also says, "Contribute to the needs of saints and seek to show hospitality." My excuse making was not being genuine, was not being fervent in spirit. I was being slothful. I was not seeking to show brotherly affection. And after reading this passage again, I just felt like I was so called out. And that happens, you know? Sometimes you read a part of scripture and you're just like, oh, not doing that right. And you know, that's okay, because those moments are the ones where we can take what we read and what we learn and we can apply it in the future. Those call-outs are moments where we can stop ourselves and be like, okay, I know that what I did there was not great. Let's do it differently in the future, and let's start now. So I'm making this post in this way as a reminder to myself that when I reach out to other people, or when people reach out to me, I need to respond to them with brotherly affection. I need to respond to them the way Jesus would want me to respond to them, and not in all right, let me come up with 5 reasons why I can't respond to you, or don't want to respond to you, or things like that. That's not how it needs to be. It needs to be in brotherly affection, in hospitality, in all of those things I was just reading. And maybe this is a good message for you too, even if it's not just specifically the same way I was talking about. But when those passages or things you hear call you out, make those changes. Let that be your time where you're like, I do need to fix this, and I need to start engaging others in a better way, if that's what it's calling you out for. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I hope that hearing this helps you to feel like you're not alone in feeling called out sometimes by passages of scripture, but also helps you to feel like you can go forward and be more genuine in your interactions with people, loving them like Jesus and engaging them well.